Okay, I have Ableton open. I'm going to press Tab in order to change it to Arrangement View. I'm going to go to Create and then Insert Audio Track because we typically do three songs at live song. I'm going to go ahead and minimize these two MIDI tracks just so we can focus on the audio tracks for our pads. I'm going to go ahead and locate my pad file. I'm going to bring over pad in the key of A. Basically just drag and drop it into the first audio track. I'm going to go down here where it says warp, and it looks like it automatically tries to match it to the tempo that's already set. I'm going to go ahead and unselect warp, and that helps with processing. Sometimes if your computer's not powerful enough, it'll start skipping, or I think it just might be the way that the software works. I'm not entirely sure. So I'm going to, at the top here, I'm going to click towards the end of our track. And then let's just say our second song is in the key of D. I'm going to find the pad loop in D. And then I'm just going to drag and drop it into our second audio track file. And then what I'm going to do to crossfade, I'm going to grab this top dot here, and then I'm going to just make this this decline here. I'm going to bring the bottom a little bit closer. Let's see here. I didn't want to grab the end. I just want to grab this dot. Okay, looks like I have to grab the middle. Grab the middle here to fade it out, and then for the track that we're trying to transition to, I'm going to basically just do the opposite. Fade it in here, and then I'm going to create a locator. Oops, looks like I already did it, but let me go ahead and do it from scratch. I'm going to click right up. I'm going to click right above where I want the transition to start. I'm going to call this transition 1. Okay. Now I'm going to go to, let me delete this. We go to the end of the second track. And basically we're going to do the same thing. Let's say that we're going into the key of G. I'm going to bring in the new pads. Oops, I forgot to deselect warp in these tracks. Looks like I gotta deselect warp for the second one. This will probably shorten it. Yep. Let's see here. So I'm going to go ahead and move this. I'm actually going to cut and paste here in order to move it. Okay. And basically it's the same process. I'm going to find the dot at the top and then fade it out. And then for our next track, basically just do the opposite. I kind of want to fade this one in quicker. Okay, and then I'm going to create my locator by right-clicking up here, add locator. I'm going to call this transition 2. Now I'm going to, I wanted to map a key on the keyboard in order to switch to our next song, because these pads are like 12 minutes long. So if a song is 4 minutes, we need a way to kind of skip ahead. So that's what these locators are for. I'm going to go ahead and click key here at the top right. And then I'm going to click this transition 1 play button. and then I'm going to type the number 1 here. And then I'm going to unselect this key button here. And the reason why is because there's a possibility that you might map a key that you didn't intend, and sometimes that can mess things up. So I'm going to go to the second transition here and then do the same thing. I'm going to hit key here at the top right, click transition number 2, and then I'm going to type the number 2 on my keyboard. And so if you look here on the left side, you'll see how the keyboard has been mapped. Key number 1 for transition 1, key number 2 for transition number 2. I'm going to go to the right to get out of this edit/mapping mode. Okay, so now I'm going to double click this stop button here at the top, just so I know when we start the pads, it'll start at the beginning. So I'm going to go ahead and hit spacebar, or you can click this play button up here at the top. And that basically starts us at the, you know what, let me stop this. It's kind of abrupt. So I'm going to fade this part in as well, just so it's kind of a smooth start. So let's try that again. Okay, go ahead and play. So that's a little bit smoother there. Let's assume the first song is ending. I'm going to go ahead and type 1 on the keyboard. And I'll fast forward us to the transition. And then the fade should happen here. That kind of took a long time. So let's shorten how quick that transitions, and then transition that a little bit faster. Let's see here. Okay. Let's bring that in quicker. Okay, so I'm going to hit number 1 and then spacebar to start again. That was a little bit better. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and type number 2 to go to our second transition to the last song. Alrighty, that's it. And let's say we wanted to use one of these pads at the end of a service to kind of close out. Sometimes the closeout takes, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes. And in that case, what you could do is, let's say I'll take the last track here, and I'll just hit Control D, and it basically just doubles up on it. And that way it'll kind of continue and won't stop too soon. If you're really concerned, you can do that twice, so it's 3 times as long. Let me see here, and it looks like what you could do is kind of chop it to a point where it looks like it's active. That looks close enough. You can play it to test it. Not the greatest, but it should do the job. And that's how you That's how you put in pads, and then work in the crossfaders for smoother transitions. And then, one last thing, I guess at the end here, what we could do to kind of end a set is create a third locator and basically do the same thing. I'm going to call this end. Key, go ahead and hit this, and then let's just use number 3. Click key again, and then hit number 3, and then play it, and then listen for it to fade out. And again, you can make the fade out a lot shorter if you want. All right, and that is it.